Welcome back today to day 3 of the European Champions Cup. As yesterday's games were partly rained out once again, so we'll have a really tight schedule today. A total of 6 games are planned to be played. And that's, well, we are going to start an hour early here today. First pitch scheduled for 9:30. We're going to be a few minutes late here. It's going to be the visiting Draci Brno facing off against the German champions, the Heidenheim Heideköpfe. As we see the plate conference, managers Klaus Eckle of Heidenheim and Hinek Chapka of Brno talking with the umpires, and first pitch should just be a few minutes away, and we'll be right back here on Caps TV presented by Telekom.
Heidenheim, Heideköpfe, der deutsche Meister hier in Morgenspiel.
As the Heidenheim Heideköpfe defense is taking the field for the top of the first, it gives us a quick chance to take a look at today's lineups, starting with the visiting team from Brno. Leadoff hitter, as in the previous 2 games, as well as center fielder Arnos Dubovi, followed by Martin Chervinka, who's going to DH today. Eugene Helder plays shortstop and bats third. After him, it's Pablo Manzanero, who's going to hit cleanup and do the catching. Milan Prokop, the third baseman, is going to hit fifth. Jakub Heidma, second baseman, behind him in the sixth spot. And right fielder Martin Kalabek, left fielder Martin Panitska, and first baseman Philip Mostek round out the Brno batting order. Starting pitcher for Brno today is number 3, Václav Taus. Heidenheim, the home team, they are already on the field right now. They're starting off their batting order with shortstop Philip Schultz. After him, it's second baseman Drew Jansen. Sean Larry's gonna bat third and DH. After him, it's the veteran center fielder Gary Owens. Luke Sommer, the Heidenheim USA import, is gonna bat fifth and play left field. After him, it's Mitch Franke at first base, Yannick Walter, who's gonna catch, and Luca Herger in right field, and Simon Liebke is gonna bat ninth and play third base. Starting pitcher for Heidenheim is number 11, Mike Balzenberg, and he is known to be one of the premier pitchers in the Bundesliga, has been for the past couple of years now. Features a very good 4-pitch mix, uses his fastball, slider, changeup, and an occasional cutter as well. As we're underway here, first pitch at 9:36, and it's in for a strike. Mike Balzenberg has been in the league, in the German Bundesliga, for a long time now. He's been spent most of his career with Heidenheim, and just is known to give them very solid pitching performances almost every week. Their usual Game 1 starter, now used here in the third game for Heidenheim in this year's Champions Cup, as that one is fouled off by the Brno center fielder Arnos Dubovi. For Brno, it's their third game here. They're the only team, or one of the few teams, that have already played 2 complete games. Lost both of them. First one to Parma by a score of 1-11. Second one, that was yesterday, that got rained out after 5 innings, and they lost by a score of 0-9 to the team from Amsterdam. And it's really their offense that has been lacking so far. Just managed to get 1 hit total in the game yesterday, and also just scored 1 run in the first game. As Dubovi takes ball too high. Heidenheim has just completed one game so far, as Bovi fouls that one off to the right side. They won their first game against the strong Amsterdam team by a score of 4-2. Had a nice comeback victory there, scoring 3 runs in the 9th to come back. Their game against Parma got rained out yesterday after just 3 innings, and that's going to be finished right after this game concludes at around 1 o'clock. It's scheduled as Dubovi pops that one up into short right field. Luca Herger is there, makes the catch, so that's going to be the first out of this ball game, as Dubovi is retired on the fly ball. That's going to bring up the Brno DH, Martin Chervinka.
Now batting the DH, Martin Chervinka.
Brno looking for their first win here in their last game of this group stage. Chervinka hits that one to medium deep right field down the line. Luca Herger there once again. Makes another catch. So a quick first pitch out here for Balzenberg on the mound. And he's got 2 down, which brings the shortstop for the Czech team to the plate. It's number 4, Eugene Helder.
Now batting the shortstop for Draci, Brno.
He's been struggling, as most of his colleagues on the Brno offense have. Really not getting a lot going in the first 2 games. Is that fastball? Misses high and inside. There's that good slider that Balzenberg throws, but it just dips below the zone. 2-0 pitch. He was right on that. Fouls it straight back. So even though first pitch being so early, quite a few Heidenheim fans have found their way into the ballpark here. Good changeup by Balzenberg there. Finds the outside corner. Evens out the count at 2-2 to Eugene Helder. That's a long foul ball. Helder stays alive. A little bit behind that fastball. Couldn't keep it fair. So we'll get another chance here with the bases empty and 2 down. Next 2-2. Foul back once again. Helder really putting together a solid battle here. Working the at bat, working the pitch count. Next 2-2 coming from Balzenberg, and it's swung on and missed. Yannick Walter makes the throw over to first to confirm the strikeout. Quick 1-2-3 inning here for Mike Balzenberg as we head into the bottom half of the first inning.
Three down for Draci, Brno. Keine Runs für den tschechischen Rekordmeister, der für dieses letzte Gruppenspiel Václav Taus auf den Wurfhügel schickt. Gehen wir noch kurz die Line-Up. Right Fielder Martin Kalabek. Center Fielder Arnold Dubovi. Left Field Martin Tanichka. Der Shortstop Eugene Helder. Third baseman Milan Prokop. Second base Jakub Heidmar. First baseman Philip Mostek. Catching duties for Pablo Manzanero. And on the mound, Václav Tax. Ersten drei Schlagmänner für Heidenheim. Shortstop Philip Schultz, second baseman Drew Jansen, und the DH Sean Larry.
Bottom half of the first inning, as Brno takes the field in defense for the first time. On the mound, it's going to be Václav Taus. I've already seen him at this Champions Cup, pitched 2 innings in relief in the first game on Tuesday. Gave up no runs, as his first pitch is outside. So I have to wonder about the depth of the Brno pitching staff. The pitcher has to make a second appearance and even start the game. Just the third game overall. But he pitched a very solid performance, his 2 innings on Tuesday. And he's going to face off against very strong Heidenheim offense, led off by shortstop Philip Schultz, who fouls that one back and falls behind the count 1-2.
1-2 the count for Philip Schultz.
The Brno pitching has been hit around quite hard these first few games, as there's a terrific changeup, and Václav Taus gets Philip Schultz on strikes on just 4 pitches, and he was fooled badly there on the 2-strike approach, way out in front of that changeup. So the leadoff man is retired, and that's going to bring up the Heidenheim second baseman, number 8, Drew Jansen. The Heidenheim team has a lot of veterans. Many of these guys have been around for several years, are well known around the Bundesliga. That one is yanked foul down the left side. Another changeup. This one misses low. Heidenheim, the 6-time German champion and also reigning champion, have been one of the top teams, if not the top team in Germany for the past decade or so. They've rightfully earned their spot in the Champions Cup, also played last year already, as that one's inside as well, so the count goes 2-3-1.
3 balls and 1 strike.
Brno on the other side, making their first appearance in the Champions Cup this year after winning the Confederation Cup last year, and earning their spot for this year. That one swung on, I missed. Big hack there by Drew Jansen. He comes up empty, fills up the count. Václav Taus comes home with the full count pitch. Good off speed there. Drew Jansen just got a piece of that one. Got him reaching, but was able to make contact. Foul it off to the third base side. So we'll get another chance. Another full count pitch. And And another swing and a miss, another great changeup thrown here by Václav Taus. Back-to-back strikeouts to start his outing on the mound. Caught 2 consecutive Heidenheim hitters way out in front. So now, with 2 down and the base is empty, it's going to bring up the Heidenheim DH, Sean Larry. One of their few big power threats. Home runs in the double digits in multiple seasons in the Bundesliga. Watches that one. Go low and inside for ball 1. That one just outside. Ball 2 as the Heidenheim fans here in the ballpark are starting to get into it. House steps off, takes a second to regroup before this 2-0 pitch. Sean Larry in a very good hitter's count here. 2-0 coming home. And fastball just outside. Count goes to 3-0. That one right down the middle on 3-0. Sean Larry taking all the way. As that heater came right down the heart of the plate. But obviously still a very good hitter's count on 3-1 for the Heidenheim DH. That one outside, ball 4. Gonna be the first base runner of this game and of this Day 3 at the Champions Cup. Sean Larry reaches via the base on balls. So with 2 outs, it's going to bring up veteran center fielder Gary Owens, number 42, who's been hitting in the cleanup spot for several years now. First pitch coming from Taus. Strike 1. Taus having to work from the stretch for the first time here today. Oh, 1 coming. Big swing and a miss on a strong breaking ball there. Gary Owens looking to do damage on that pitch, but swung right over that one. Pretty early as well. Came up empty, so he's down in the hole now, 0-2. That one just misses the strike zone. Ball 1. Gary Owens took a close one there. An 0-2. Taus comes set. That one misses a bit further. Tried to get him chasing on the off-speed stuff as well. Gary Owens didn't bite. Showing some good discipline here at the plate in his first at bat. 2-2 pitch. Fastball just inside. So Gary Owens has worked it back all the way from an 0-2 count. Count now full 3-2 with 2 down. That means Sean Larry at first is going to be on the move. Full count offering. Swung on and missed. Great breaking ball there by Václav Taus. Strikes out the side here in the first and escapes the inning unscathed. We head into the top of the second. Score still 0-0 here on Caps TV.
No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 player left on base. 0-0, no score here in the morning game between Heidenheim, Heidenheim and Draci, Brno. Pablo Manzanero, Milan Prokop, and Jakub Heitzma. The next three batters for Draci. Obere Hälfte des zweiten Durchgangs. Top of the second inning. Number 21 batting the catcher, Pablo Manzanero.
Top of the second inning, Brno back up on the offense. Leading off is going to be their cleanup hitter and catcher, Pablo Manzanero. Big power hitter. Watches a great slider, great off speed there by Mike Balzenberg for strike one. Really got a lot of movement on that, and when he's able to locate it the way he did right there, he can be very effective on the mound if he mixes up his pitch as well. Change up just low. Dips below the strike zone for ball two. Time call by Manzanero. Now steps back to the plate for the 2-1 pitch. Fastball misses high once again. Count goes to 3-1. Good hitters count here. Three-one. Breaking ball. Misses low. Ball four. So Draci Brno has their first base runner of the game. It's a lead of a walk to the catcher and cleanup hitter Manzanero, which brings up with the runner on first. It's third baseman number 56, Milan Prokop.
Now batting the third baseman number 56, Milan Prokop.
So the Brno offense looking to capitalize here early. Just had a total of 1 hit yesterday, and that was a leadoff double to start the first inning. No hits after that. And if they want to win their third game here, snap a victory from Heidenheim, they're going to have to show a lot more offense. That pitch. Changeup didn't quite catch the zone. Evens out the count at 1-1. Prokop looking at the sign from his third base coach, but with the catcher running on first. Unlikely there's going to be any running play happening as he fouls that one off to the right side. Goes into the trees that separate the two playing fields here. Guy now in the count 1-2. Have to defend, try to put a ball in play. And he's going to try to at least advance the runner somehow. So 1-2 comes. Another foul ball to the right side. So stays alive here against a good 1-2 pitch. Next 1-2 coming from Balzenberg. Slider misses outside. So a lot of chirping there coming from the Heidenheim side, both from the dugout and the fans in the stands. Wanted to see that pitch called a strike, but it missed outside. Count goes 2-2. That one fouled off as well. Brno third baseman really putting together a really solid at bat here. They've been able to work some counts here early against Balzenberg, who hasn't gotten a lot past these Brno hitters so far. As he pulls the string there beautifully. Great pitch, gets the strikeout swinging. Prokop is retired for the first out in the second inning. And with one down now and the runner remaining at first base, it's going to be the second baseman, Jakub Heitzma. So also
Number 2,
been struggling so far at the plate
second baseman Jakub Heitmar.
in this tournament. Still looking for his first hit. As he lays down a beautiful bunt down the right side, third baseman picks it up barehanded, fires over to first, and they get the out. So a good bunt, but also a very good play by the Heidenheim defense to get Heitmar out at first base on the sacrifice bunt.
Pablo Manzanero on second in scoring position.
Manzanero now in scoring position with 2 down.
Number 8 now batting.
It brings up the number 7 hitter in the Brno lineup, the right fielder Martin Kalabek, hitting from the left side. With the catcher at second base. We'll have to see if in the case of a base hit, he's gonna be waved around third and get the chance to score. With a no pitch coming. It's fouled straight back. Kalabek took a good hack at that one. Just couldn't quite keep it straight, fouled it straight back. As the count is now 1-1. And he swings at that one. The low pitch got him. Balzenberg got him to chase that one. He's in the hole now, 1-2. Brno, of course, trying to not let this early scoring opportunity slip away. As he swings at that one. Change up. Balzenberg once again caught the Brno hitter out in front. Strikeout, retires the side. The runner is stranded at second base. Still tied 0-0 as we're heading into the bottom of the second inning.
Ja, noch einmal herzlich willkommen hier am dritten Tag des European Champions Cup Baseball in der Bonner Rheinaue. 8 Mannschaften, 4 Nationen. Es geht um die höchste Ehre im europäischen Vereins Baseball. 6 Spieler am heutigen Donnerstag durch die regenbedingten Ausfälle der beiden vorherigen Tage. Heute also absolut volles Programm auf beiden Feldern. Decision Thursday. Heute entscheidet sich, wer ins Halbfinale kommt. Die nächsten 3 am Schlag für Heidenheim: Luke Sommer, Michael Mitschwanke und Yannick Walter.
Bottom of the second inning as Heidenheim manager Klaus Eckler makes his way back to his position at third base. First batter this inning for Heidenheim is going to be Luke Sommer, today's left fielder. He started the game against Parma yesterday, and we'll have to wait and see if he's going to continue his game going after this one when Heidenheim resumes their game against Parma in the third inning. As another good breaking ball is in for strike 2. Luke Sommer behind 0-2. They brought him in just for this Champions Cup. Hasn't played in the Bundesliga all season, but Heidenheim thought they needed some more strength As he pulls that one down the line, it's a fair ball and goes into the corner. We'll see if it tries to stretch that one into double. Throw comes in late, slides in safely into second base. And the way I saw it, we might see an appeal at first base, as it didn't look like he caught first base rounding it, going to second. We'll have to see if the Brno defense paid attention to that one as well. Doesn't look like there's going to be any appeal here. So the leadoff double gets Luke Sommer into scoring position here with nobody out. Leadoff double, and it brings up first baseman Mitch Franke. Now has a great RBI opportunity as the Heidenheim fans start cheering it again here. And that one is blooped into right field, gets over the head of the second baseman. Luke Sommer had to hold as he wasn't sure if that ball was going to be caught. It's a base hit, advances Sommer to third base. No chance to score here. But back-to-back hits in early counts here for the Heidenheim hitters, as they're stringing together a couple here against the Brno starter, Václav Taus. Runners on first and third now. Still nobody out. And the Heidenheim catcher and seventh batter in the lineup, Yannick Walter, number 5, is going to step up to the plate for the first time this game. Cheered on by the Heidenheim supporters. First pitch coming from Taus. Check swing, ground ball to second base, over to second for the force out. No chance to turn a double play. Luke Sommer comes home to score the game's first run. Give Heidenheim a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the second. Mitch Franke is retired on the force out at second base as Yannick Walter reaches first base on the fielder's choice. Also an RBI credited to him. So Heidenheim up 1-0 here early. The runner at first base and now one out. As Luca Herger, the right fielder, swings at the first pitch and it gets down in front of the right fielder. Another base hit, third one here of the inning for the Heideköpfe. Are starting to show their offensive strengths here early on. Being very aggressive. A couple of first pitch singles in this inning. We've arrived at the bottom of the Heidenheim batting order with third baseman Simon Liebke. He's going to look to keep it going. Got 2 runners on with just 1 down. That breaking ball finds the outside corner for strike 1. That was the first run that Taus has surrendered in this tournament after pitching 2 scoreless in his first appearance on Tuesday. And he's, of course, looking to limit the damage here, as another great breaking ball gets Liebke to swing right through it. Breaking ball has been his most effective pitch so far, as most of those Heidenheim hits came on the hard stuff. And he's got Liebke deep in the hole here, 0-2. Coming, another breaking ball. He just barely got a piece of that one, fouling it off at home plate. Liebke was way out in front of that one as well. Just barely managed to make any contact there. Stays alive, gets another chance on 0-2. Long pause from Taus. And another foul ball to the right side this time. So Liebke will stay around to see another pitch at least. Down 0-2 in the count. and hits a hard ground ball to the shortstop. Flip over to second, over to first for the double play. Retires the side, but not before Heidenheim brings the first run of the game over the plate. Take a 1-0 lead here. It's Heidenheim 1, Brno 0 after 2.
Deine Hut. Kein Vielleicht, kein Morgen, kein Gestern.
Das Talent und das Potenzial ist da.
Versuch es, wie du es noch nie versucht hast.
Hoffe ich doch, dass wir am Schluss dann in Berlin dabei sind.
Spiel für deine Geschichte und die Hut.
Die FIBA Eurobasket 2022. Live bei Magenta TV und Magenta Sport.
Check this out. It hasn't been such a long time since people first started shopping online, and it was easy to keep up with the clicks. Little by little by little by more, the clicks added up to be more than the stores, and e-tailers worked harder than ever before, because they had to keep up with the clicks. All of a sudden, there are so many must-dos if you want to keep selling, like delivery there, no there, or there.
And make it tomorrow. First thing.
No time for borders. Gotta stay in control, to stay in the flow and continue to grow. But we'll help you. Keep up with the clicks.
Rotterdam gegen die Arrows aus Ostrava. Und Mainz hier im Stadion. Bleiben die Heidelköpfe gleich sitzen und treffen auf Parma Baseball Club. Den europäischen Rekordtitelträger mit 14 Erfolgen.
Heading into the third inning. No. Looking for the first hit of the ball game. Unable to achieve a base hit so far this game. The next person to try it will be the number 8 hitter, left fielder Marcin Pernitska. Swings away at the first pitch, fouls it off. The catcher's mask, but he seems to be alright. Balzenberg gets ahead here quickly with a fastball. That one. Slider. Pernitska able to lay off that one. As it sails outside. Evens out the count at 1-1. It's a high fly ball. It's medium deep. Center field. Gary Owens camps under it. No problem to make that catch for him. Fly out to retire Pernitska. And that's the first out off the top of the third inning. Brings up the number 9 hitter in the Brno batting order. First baseman Philip Mostek, batting from the left side against Balzenberg.
First baseman Philip Mostek.
Strike one as Balzenberg finds the zone with the fastball. He's been able to get ahead of a lot of these hitters so far. First couple of innings. Working ahead. That one misses to the Brno first baseman. 1-1 pitch coming, and he swings and hits a rocket into right field. That's gonna be the first hit for Brno in this game. It's a 1-out single for the number 9 hitter, who really got all of that fastball. Wasn't fooled at all. Stroked it into right field.
One man down. Top of the lineup for Draci, Brno. Center fielder Arnold Stubove.
Which will flip around the Brno batting order. Back to center fielder and leadoff hitter Arno Stubove. Gets a chance with a man on here. Brno looking to get their run right back. They've surrendered in the bottom half of the second inning. First pitch slider misses outside. And the chirping picks up again from the Heidenheim side. changeup misses low. Balzenberg falls behind here 2-0. And with one down, we might see Mostag be on the move here. Not going. And that pitch finds the zone. Balzenberg gets back into this at bat. That's that first strike. Dubovi flied out to right field to start the game. Pick off attempt at first base unsuccessful. Mostag back, standing up. Does not take the biggest of leads either over there at first base. Two-one coming. Flied into short right field. Who's gonna get it? Gets down in foul territory. As the second baseman of Heidenheim, Drew Jansen, dove for that one, but came up solid 4 to 5 meters short. Great execution out there. Great effort. As the count goes to 2-2 here to Dubovi. As he strokes that one down the left field line. It's a fair ball, and it rolls to the corner. Sommer trouble picking that one up, and it allows the runners to advance 2 bases each. 1-out double for Arnos Dubovi, the second base hit of the inning. And it gets 2 Brno hitters into scoring position here with only 1 out against Balzenberg. It wasn't hit all too hard, but Sommer having some trouble picking that one up out in left field. Still probably gonna score it as a double here. Dubovi got in there standing up. That means 2 runners in scoring position now for Draci Brno, looking to tie up this game at least, and it's gonna bring up their DH Martin Chervinka. Also flied out to right in his first time around. Watch his first pitch slider find the zone. Very nice pitch there on the lone outside corner. 4 strike 1. Great chance here for the Brno offense to score some runs. As he swings through that fastball. Good pitch here by Balzenberg. Executed 2 really nice pitches here. This at bat is ahead of Chervinka 0-2. Coming fastball misses high. Classic waist pitch there by Balzenberg, trying to change the eye level of the hitter. Probably will follow off that with some sort of off-speed pitch here. As exactly that happens. Changeup misses in the dirt. Good block by Yannick Walter behind the plate, but didn't get Chervinka to chase on 1-2. Evens out the count. So the Brno DH now. As a 2-2 count. As he awaits the next pitch. And he swings and hits it to medium deep center field. Gary Owens charging in, makes the catch on that one. Runner Chags coming home, slides in safely. Tie game. Brno scores their second run of the tournament and tie up this game in the top of the third. That was just hit deep enough, and Gary Owens had to go a long way there to make that catch. Couldn't get into a good throwing position immediately. They had to make that catch on the run. Arnos Dubovi stays at second base. Philip Mostag comes home to score on that sacrifice fly by Martin Chervinka. Game is tied at 1-1. With 2 down now and the runner remaining at second base. Speedy Dubovi, the leadoff hitter out there. It's going to be Eugene Helder, the shortstop, back up to bat. Struck out to enter first. And watches that fastball go high for ball 1. Balzenberg trying to limit the damage. Keep this at a tie game. Helder steps out. And now is ready for the 1-0 delivery. Brno has really had some solid contact here this inning against Mike Balzenberg. It's that off-speed pitch. He just is able to check his swing. Ahead now in the count 2-0. Great hitters count for Eugene Helder. With first base, of course, open. But with 2 outs, don't want to give out any free bases usually, even though he's the number 3 hitter in this lineup. That one finds the outside corner. Fastball by Balzenberg. Called strike 1. Two one coming. Another good fastball on the low outside corner.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Helder asking the home plate umpire,
Top of the 3rd.
maybe disagreeing on that call a bit. But the count is even once again. 2-2 with 2 down and the runner at second base. 2-2 pitch. Fouled back. Looks like Helder got fooled there on that pitch. Looked like an off-speed pitch. Just manages to get his bat to that one. Foul it back. Earn himself another chance. But so far the Brno offense definitely shown more promise than the game yesterday versus Amsterdam, where they just managed 2 base runners in total, one of them reaching on an error. But 2 hits here in the inning and a sacrifice fly, meaning they've tied up the game as that changeup in the dirt. Another good block by Walter behind the plate, but the count goes full. Balzenberg not too happy about that pitch, trying to get out this inning. He's really had to work a lot out there on the mound to get the outs. No offense not making it easy on him. Full count pitch coming, and it's hit out to pretty deep right field. That got some carry on it, but it's gonna stay in play for Luca Herger to put an end to the inning. Brno ties it up here in the top of the 3rd inning. Score 1-1 as we head into the bottom of the 3rd inning. This is Caps TV. Inning of work, having just allowed 1 run so far. And he faces the top of the Heidenheim lineup, starting with shortstop Philip Schultz. Struck out his first time around to start in the bottom of the first. Watches that fastball miss just outside. That one off speed finds the zone. Strike one. Called by home plate umpire Fabrizio Fabrizi. Andrea Sazer is at first base and Mojmir Jankovic umpiring at third. That one's fouled off. Another good looking pitch there by Taos, working the outside part of the plate against the Heidenheim shortstop. Ahead now 1-2. That one hit softly to second base. Routine play. Get Philip Schultz out at first by about 1.5 steps maybe. And made it look very routine out there on that soft ground ball. Philip Schultz is retired for the second time this game. Which brings up Drew Jansen, the second baseman, also struck out in the first.
Number 8. Second baseman Drew Jansen.
Heidenheim second baseman usually excels at making contact and putting the ball in play, as he yanks that one towards the Brno dugout. Luckily hit the padding down there and not one of the Brno substitutes or of the coaching staff. As Taos gets at yet another hitter. 0-1. That one's skied up there. Hit a mile high, first baseman. Drifting to his right, but able to make the catch on the pop out. Drew Jansen is retired for the second out. Taos making quick work right now of the Heidenheim hitters. Brings Sean Larry back up to the plate. Reached base on via the walk back in the first, but was stranded there as Gary Owens struck out. Now up here for his second chance, looking to get a pitch hit. As that one, great breaking ball by Taos, finds the middle of the off speed, misses inside. I was a bit unhappy with the conditions of the mound out there. But of course, after 2 days of heavy rain, it's in pretty good shape for the conditions we've had here the past couple of days. As that one finds the zone for strike 2. And overall, the entire field grounds crew has really done an amazing job out here. Get this field back into shape. As not only did it rain the past 2 days, but also almost the entirety of last night. As Sean Larry connects to one. Hits it way out of here. That ball just fair down the first baseline. Mistake fastball left right up there to hit for Sean Larry. And he doesn't miss those. Big power threat for Heidenheim. Puts them back on top. As he crosses home plate just now. It's given the Heidenheim back there a lead on a long home run down that first base line. Up 2-1 now here. Just barely kept that one fair. And it's going to bring up Gary Owens, the center fielder, who hits the very next pitch to the other side. And that one's also gone. Back-to-back home runs on back-to-back pitches for the number 3 and 4 hitters for Heidenheim. He got a slider down the heart of the zone. Didn't miss it. So now as Gary Owens crosses home plate, the Heidenheim lead is extended to 3-1. 2 mistake pitches here by Václav Taos. And the wrong guys to make them 2, as Sean Larry and Gary Owens are known for their power, their hitting abilities. And in the bottom of the third, Heidenheim now up 3-1. As that will bring up Luke Sommer, the left fielder. Scored Heidenheim's first run back in the second after his double down the line. Also swinging at the first pitch. Nice sliding stop by the first baseman. Tosses it over. Václav Taus making a jumping catch and landing on first base to put an end to the inning. But not after Heidenheim takes back their lead, now up 3-1 after 3 full innings here on Caps TV. Top of the fourth inning, and the 22-time Czech champion. They have their work cut out for them after those 2 absolute bombs in the bottom of the third. Have to climb back here from a 2-run deficit now, down 1-3, and it's going to be Pablo Manzanero, the catcher, once again leading off an inning here. He pops that one up, but it goes foul. So the count is 1-1. Manzanero, as many of his teammates, has had a real struggle so far this tournament. Just 1 hit in the first 2 games. As he hits that a mile high down the right field side, Luca Herger charging after it. He makes the catch at the foul line. So Manzanero's retired once again. Flies out to the right fielder. So with 1 down and the base is empty, Milan Prokop, the third baseman, steps to the plate. He struck out swinging in his first at-bat in the second inning. Balzenberg with a total of 3 strikeouts so far, as that slider misses just low, confirmed by the home plate umpire to the questioning Heidenheim dugout. That one skied a mile high into right field, but playable. Another fly out. Luca Herger has had a lot of traffic out there in right field so far this game. 5 fly balls to him already in just 3 2/3 innings. So quickly 2 are retired. And Jakob Heitmann, the second baseman for Brno, steps up. Had that sacrifice bunt back in the second to the third baseman, which advanced Manzanero over to second. Now he'll most likely swing away with the bases empty and 2 down, as he watches that slider come back over the plate for strike 1. Hit the bottom part of the strike zone. And Balzenberg has just allowed 2 hits in total here so far in the fourth. It was a slow hack by Heidenheim there. Not looking comfortable at all at the plate. Behind here, 0-2. We'll have to defend the plate now. The 0-2 is way outside and in the dirt. Balzenberg got no control on that breaking ball. Sidemeyer steps back in for the 1-2 delivery. As he hits that one out to center field. Gary Owens camps under it, makes the easy catch. Quick 1-2-3 inning here for Balzenberg. As we have played 3.5 innings, Heidenheim up still 3-1.
No runs, no hits for Draci, Brno. It's still Heidenheim 3, Brno 1.
Heidenheim back up to bat here in their half of the 4th inning. It's going to be first baseman Mitch Franke. Reached on a single back in the 2nd. And he takes that first pitch deep, but just pulled it a little too much foul for a strike 1. Taos has been struggling a little bit here these past 2 innings. Been hitting him pretty hard, especially those 2 home runs in the last inning. He misses outside with the fastball. We'll have to see how much deeper the Brno pitching staff can get. Foul back. And they don't seem to be having a lot of pitchers, as their game 1 reliever has to start game 3 already. We'll see how much longer he stays out there on the mound. As Franke reaches for that one. He was very lucky to make contact there at all and stays alive at 1-2. Taos pulled the string on that one, but couldn't quite get him out. So we go again on 1-2. And he swings at that one. Another great changeup by Taos. That's been working really well for him in 2 strike counts. His 4th strikeout off the ball game. Retires Franke to open the bottom of the 4th. It brings up the Heidenheim catcher Yannick Walter, batting in the 7th spot today. Reached on a fielder's choice back in the 2nd. And brought in the first Heidenheim run. As that one just up. Ball 1 on the fastball. Walter taking his time, stepping back into the box. And he hits that one. Off-speed pitch hit to the shortstop, who picks it up. Makes the routine throw over. 6-3 on the putout. And Walter is retired for the 2nd out. Luca Herger now coming up to bat, the right fielder, number 19 for Heidenheim. He reached on a single in the second inning. He's now tasked with maybe starting a bit of a rally here. 2 down and the base is empty. So watches that first pitch. Miss for ball 1. An old pitch coming from Taos. Another breaking ball that misses in the dirt. It's falling behind here of Herger, 2-0. That one way inside. Herger just manages get out of the way of that one. Now at 3-0. We'll see if he swung his way here. With the count in his favor. Taking all the way there as Taos delivers strike 1 right down the middle. Get it back to 3-1 count. That one. Strike 2 called as Herger starting to make his way towards first base there. A lot of yelling now coming from the Heidenheim fans in the stands on the first base side. Are not happy with that strike call. Count is full now. 3-2 for the Heidenheim right fielder. Payoff pitch coming. Spoils that one. Just an uncomfortable swing there. Able to make contact and stay alive. So we'll get another full count pitch here. Taos with another full count pitch. And that breaking ball misses low. Herger draws the walk. Reaches base here. With 2 down. Which will bring up the bottom of the lineup for Heidenheim. Third baseman Liebke grounded into a double play his last time out. And ended the second inning for Heidenheim. Herger might be on the move here. Big lead. But doesn't go on that one, and it's fouled back anyways for a strike 1. Taos now really slowing down in his rhythm out there on the mound. And now Herger is running and the ball is put in play weakly to the third baseman, who picks it up, fires across, and retires Liebke for the 3rd out. No more damage done by the Heidenheim offense. The score remains 3-1 after 4 complete innings.
It hasn't been such a long time since people first started shopping online, and it was easy to keep up with the clicks. Little by little by little by more, the clicks added up to be more than the stores, and e-tailers worked harder than ever before, because they had to keep up with the clicks. All of a sudden, there are so many must-dos if you want to keep selling, like delivery there, no there, or there.
And make it tomorrow. First thing.
No time for borders. Gotta stay in control, to stay in the flow and continue to grow. But we'll help you. Keep up with the clicks.
Deine Hut. Kein Vielleicht, kein Morgen, kein Gestern.
Das Talent und das Potenzial ist da.
Versuch es, wie du es noch nie versucht hast.
Hoffe ich doch, dass wir am Schluss dann in Berlin dabei sind.
Spiel für deine Geschichte und die Hut.
Die FIBA Eurobasket 2022. Live bei Magenta TV und Magenta Sport.
Vor Heidenheim. Wir kommen ins 5. Inning.
Mike Balzenberg back out here on the mound for Heidenheim, facing the bottom part of the Brno order. And starting off with the right fielder Martin Kalabek, the lefty, who struck out back in the second. Looking for better fortunes here, leading off this inning. As he fouls that one straight back, just over our heads here in the commentary booth. As Balzenberg gets at it with another great fastball. Now offers a changeup to Kalabek, who doesn't bite at it. It misses low, evens out the count at 1-1. As strokes a solid line drive towards the right center field gap. It gets past the right fielder all the way into the gap. And he's got a stand-up leadoff double for Kalabek. He really made some solid contact on that one. Made it into the right center field gap and went all the way to the wall, and was looking for maybe turn that one into a triple for a second there, but stopped at second base as the throw came in quickly and hit the cutoff man. But nonetheless, the runner is in scoring position with nobody out for Brno. And Martin Pernitska is the next man up. He's the Brno left fielder. Flew out in the third inning to Gary Owens out in center field. And is behind now as he fouls that one back. 0-1. That slider finds the outside corner. Pernitska not happy with that. Strike 2 call as he's in the hole now, 0-2. And that one called strike 3. Another slider by Balzenberg on the low and outside corner. Pernitska once again not happy, but is retired on the backwards K for the first out of the inning. And it brings up Philip Mostek, the first baseman, who has scored Brno's only run so far after a single back in the third. One of only 3 hits the Brno offense has managed to get so far through 4 in the third. Balzenberg has really been doing a good job out there on the mound. And that one's put into play to the right side. First baseman picks it up and takes it to the bag himself. 3 unassisted on that one. But it allows Kalabek to advance to third base, and he's now 90 feet away with 2 down. And the top of the lineup coming back up. Center fielder Arnos Dubovi hit a double back in the third inning in his last at bat after flying out to right to open up the ball game. Pitch count for Balzenberg now starting to get up there. That's the first pitch to Dubovi, misses outside on a slider. Balzenberg sitting at 71 pitches already here in the 5th inning. And we'll see how long Klaus Eckler, Heidenheim manager, is going to let him stay out there. That slider outside as well. Count goes to 2-0 to Dubovi. Has really been the best hitter for Brno so far this tournament, getting hit in every game they played. Stroking 3 doubles already as he fouls that one to the right side. Got his 2-0 fastball he was looking for, but just missed it. Couldn't keep it fair. Still a great RBI opportunity here for the Brno center fielder. Got the runner, Kalabek that is, at third base. He pops that one up to right field. Who's going to get it? It's Luca Herger. Cam's under it, as he forgot how many outs there were for a second. Attempted to make a throw towards home plate, but then realized it was the third out. Balzenberg gets out of a jam. He escapes the lead-off double without any damage. Brno doesn't score as we've passed the halfway point of this game, heading into the bottom of the fifth here on Caps TV.
It's still 3-1 Heidenheim. Schultz, du Janssen und Sean Larry, nächst 3 Heideköpfe Better. Taus on the mount for Draci. Und Rep des 5. Innings, bottom of the 5th. Shortstop, number 9, Philipp Schultz.
Heidenheim back up to bat in the bottom of the fifth. It's the top of the lineup. Philip Schultz, the shortstop, hasn't had any success in this game. As he watches strike one, a good breaking ball by Václav Taus, who finds the outside corner on that check swing by the Heidenheim shortstop. Usually a good on-base guy, as that one misses in the dirt, and he also pulls back the bunt attempt. So that's going to be ball one. He's usually really good at getting on base. Not successful so far this game. Struck out in the first, grounded out back in the third. Now up for his third chance. Grounds that one to the right side, foul ball. Folds behind 1 and 2. Václav Taus pitching solidly. You really have to say, just at 63 pitches here, as he heads into his 5th inning of work, and against a strong Heidenheim offense. Has surrendered 3 runs on 5 hits so far. That one misses low on the changeup. Philip Schultz has managed to check his swing, confirmed by the third base umpire.
2 balls and 2 strikes.
So the count goes back to even at 2 and 2. And another foul ball. Schultz stays alive. Tries to get on base here as the leadoff guy in the 5th. He's worked it full. Heidenheim fans now starting to get more into it once again.
For Philipp Schultz.
They've made the trip up here to Bonn. It's around 3 to 4 hours. As that one's ground foul as well. And they've been supporting their team all cup long so far. Philip Schultz still battling. We'll get another payoff pitch. And fouls off yet another one. Get that one off his foot. It was the 8th pitch of the at-bat already. So really making Taus work out there on the mound. Here he comes, yet another one. And he misses high and away with the fastball. Schultz draws the walk. Very good at bat here.
Brings up the second baseman for Heidenheim, Drew Janssen.
Leadoff runner is on for Heidenheim. Brings up the second baseman, Drew Janssen. Also, not a lot of success yet. Striking out and popping out to the first baseman. Pick-off attempt to first base. Schultz dives back. Not a lot of problem. terrific change-up there by Václav Taus. Locates it well. Finds the strike zone to get ahead here. That was pretty close over at first on that pickoff attempt. As the throw found the glove right where the tag was applied, but just late. As Philip Schultz got back, and now he's on the move on the hit and run. But Drew Jansen hooked it foul. Philip Schultz got a really good jump on that one. Has to retreat now on the foul ball, and Drew Jansen is behind in the count 0-2. Heidenheim, second baseman, was really fed up with himself after pulling that one foul, not allowing his runner to advance or keeping the ball fair. So Taos delivering the 0-2 pitch, and it's hit into left field, line drive, base hit for Drew Jansen. Keeps the line moving. Runners on first and second here in the bottom half of the 5th inning for the Heidenheim Heidekapper. And now, with 2 on and nobody out, it's going to bring up Sean Larry. Hit that long home run back in the 3rd inning. That was just a question of whether that was going to be fair or foul, and not if it was going to go over the fence. They just managed to give it fair. Scored the 2nd Heidenheim run on that one. Now he has another great chance here with 2 runners on. As the mound visit from the Brno catcher, Manzanero, is over. He's on the same page with his pitcher once again. Now, Sean Larry awaits the first pitch here. That misses low and inside for ball 1. Dangerous hitter here at the plate. And with Gary Owens waiting right behind him on deck. Not an easy task for the Brno pitcher. But he gets his ground ball to shortstop. Flip to second for the out. Turn to first base. Not in time. Sean Larry beats it out. So fielder's choice gets the first out for Brno in the inning. Drew Jansen out at second base, but Sean Larry reaches first on the fielder's choice. Philip Schultz advances to third. As it was a good turn by the Brno defense, but just not quite fast enough. So the runners on the corners with 1 down, and Gary Owens, the center fielder for Heidenheim, steps back up. He also crushed a home run in his last at-bat, took a slider deep by Václav Taus, and now a slow breaking ball and a big swing by Gary Owens, but it comes up empty. It's way out in front of that one. Behind now 0-1. And he pops that one up to short left field. Who's going to get it? Is it the shortstop? Backpedaling, makes the catch. Runner tags on that one. And the throw is offline, so Philip Schultz scores on a pop-up to the shortstop. Maybe should have given that one to the left fielder, who would have been in a better position to throw that ball towards home plate as he was coming in. A good base running there by the Heidenheim shortstop. Manages to score on that one. Bring in the 4th run for the Heidenheim Heidekapfer here in the bottom of the 5th. There are 2 outs now for Brno. And Luke Sommer, the left fielder, the next man up to it. As he goes after the first pitch, hits it to center field, and it's going to get down in front of the center fielder, who played way back on that one. was almost at the fence with Luke Sommer out to bat, and that ball looked like a routine fly ball at first, but no chance to make a play for the Brno defense. It allows Sean Larry to advance to second base. Luke Sommer at first with the second base hit of this game. So the Heidenheim, we got something brewing yet again. Runners on first and second with 2 down, and first baseman Mitch Franke steps to the plate, goes after the first pitch breaking ball as well, pops it foul to the left side. Franke had a base hit in the second, struck out swinging to open the fourth. There's now another chance, and he pops yet another one onto the softball field on the left side. So Towers ahead here off the Heidenheim first baseman, 0-2 with 2 down. Chance to limit the damage to just one more Heidenheim run and keep this game within reach, as that one's right in there. Fastball down the middle. Catches Mitch Franke looking for something else there. 3-pitch strikeout ends the inning. Heidenheim piles on another run, now up 4-1 after 5 innings played here on Caps TV.
4:1 Führung für den amtierenden deutschen Meister nach 5 Innings. Immer noch auf dem Hochflügel für Heidenheim. 203 holländische Zentimeter, Mike Balzenberg. Martin Czerwinka, Eugene Helder, and Pablo Manzanero. Next 3 batters for Draci. A trail by 3 runs.
As we head into the 6th inning, Brno back up to bat. DH Martin Czerwinka is going to be the first one to greet Mike Balzenberg. Shows bunt, pulls back, but it's in there for a strike 1. Good first pitch fastball here by Balzenberg, who has been really effective so far through the first 5. That gets an ugly swing and a miss there by Czerwinka. He was definitely looking for a fastball there. Got the slider.
2 strikes.
So 0-2 to Czerwinka. High fastball. Good hack there to foul that one back and stay alive. Gets another chance here, as we're starting to get into the later innings. Now definitely the time where Brno needs to start making a comeback if they want to have any chance at this. Slider. Called strike 3. Strikeout looking on the slider. That just clipped the outside corner there. Czerwinka retired via the strikeout, looking for the first down here in the top of the 6th. Eugene Helder, no shortstop, back up to bat. 0-2 so far. Swinging at that first pitch. Fouls it straight back. as that ball is retrieved. Balzenberg ready to deliver the 0-1 pitch, and it's also fouled back. Solid hack there by Helder. But after 2 foul balls, he's quickly down on the count 0-2. Balzenberg now starting to pick up the pace here on the mound. Comes home with the 0-2. Change up, misses in the dirt. Didn't get him to chase. The 1-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Good slider in the dirt. The throw over to first completes the strikeout. After it, the strikeout looking to Chervinkets now. Strikeout swinging to Eugene Helder. Quickly 2 are down in the top of the 6th. Catcher Pablo Manzanero, the next man up to bat for Brno. Trying to put a change into this inning. 0-1 with a walk so far, as Brno has been limited to just 3 hits. Slow breaking ball there by Balzenberg. Doesn't catch the zone. For ball 1. That fastball. Manzanero complaining to the home plate umpire. He thought that was outside. But it's called a strike nonetheless. That slider in the dirt didn't get him to chase. Balzenberg has managed to get some more unbalanced swings and misses on that slider past couple of innings. Manzanero not happy with how quick Balzenberg is trying to pitch to him, so he steps out twice. Now back and ready to hit on 2-1. And that fastball misses way high. Maybe the Brno hitter is trying to mess up Balzenberg's rhythm a little bit, trying to get him out of his comfort zone. As comes the 3-1 pitch, pop foul to the right side, and the count goes full to the Brno catcher with 2 down and the base is empty. Balzenberg with a chance to strike out the side here in the 6th. As that one skied high into short right field. Luca Herger coming in, makes the catch on the run to retire the side. Quick 1-2-3 inning for Balzenberg, as we've played 5.5 innings here in Bonn. The bottom of the Heidenheim order, starting off with catcher number 5, Yannick Walter. RBI ground out in the second. Also grounded out in the fourth inning. Still looking for his first hit here as he leads off the sixth. Heidenheim fans now picking up the noise again they're making in support of their team. That first pitch misses inside to the Heidenheim catcher. 1-0. We'll have to see how much longer Václav Taus is going to stay out there, having pitched on Tuesday already. Don't know how much he's got left in the tank. As there's a weak ground ball to the third baseman who picks it up, fires over. Routine ground ball, 5-3 on the putout. Yannick Walter is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the sixth inning. And it brings up Luca Herger. Reached base twice, a single and on a walk. New ball thrown over to the Brno pitcher, as the field is of course still a bit wet from all the rain we've had, and especially in last night. First pitch coming to Herger. Fastball misses inside. Breaking ball. Jams Herger. Has an unbalanced swing. Looked like he was going to take that one, but then last second decided to swing at it anyway. Manages to foul it back. Evens out the count at 1-1. And there's a sky-high fly ball into short left center field. Who's going to get it? Center fielder comes in, leaps, and makes the catch on that one. Herger almost found a hole in the Brno defense there, but he just a little bit too high. So, Brno center fielder, that is Arno Stubovi, was able to make the catch on that one. Quick second out here for Brno. And we've arrived at the bottom of the lineup once again. Simon Liebke, third baseman, getting his third at bat here. 2 ground outs so far. And he sees the first ball. Breaking ball that misses in the dirt. Václav Taus had a great feel on his breaking ball, it seemed like, in the first couple of innings. He's now spiking a few more of those. Does not get the Heidenheim hitters to chase just as much as they did in the earlier stages of the game. It has kept them to a total of 7 hits, allowing the 4 earned runs that give Heidenheim the 4-1 lead they currently have. 2-0 pitch coming, and that's right in there. Finds the zone with the fastball. And lays down a bunt. That's going to roll foul down the third baseline. Trying to catch the Brno defense sleeping there. The Brno third baseman, who was playing pretty far back. But the bunt goes foul. And so the count goes to 2-2 with 2 down and the base is empty. Václav Taus has the chance to get a quick inning here after giving up a run in his last inning out there. And strike 3 called on the slider on the low outside corner. That's the quick inning I just talked about. 1, 2, 3. Go the Heideköpfe in the bottom of the 6th as we go into the top of the 7th inning.
nach dem 6. Durchgang, also immer noch 4:1 für Heidenheim.
Top of the 7th. Brno coming back up to it. Mike Balzenberg still out there on the mound. It's going to be 5, 6, and 7 for Brno. Milan Prokop, as the first base coach for Brno, is making his way out there. So we can get underway with now the official last third of this game. Balzenberg fires a strike. 0-1. Prokop hasn't had any success against Balzenberg so far. As he pops that one down the right side. Looks like it's going to get out of play. And it does not. First baseman catches that one right in front of the Heidenheim dugout. Mitch Franke able to make that play as the ball came sailing back towards the infield there. Quick first out as Milan Prokop is retired on the pop out. And Jakob Heidma steps to the plate. 6th guy in the Brno lineup. He's the second baseman wearing number 2. Grounded out and flied out in his first 2 attempts. And he pushes a bunt. Very hard hit bunt towards the second baseman. That's a tough play and he beats it out. That was a hard bunt that went all the way past the pitcher and to the second baseman who came charging in. And Heidmar beat that out very quick down the line. And a good push bunt. Surprised the Heidenheim defense, and it gets the team from Brno their first base runner in a while. Infield single, runner on first with just 1 down. And Martin Kalabek back up to the plate, who hit that double into the right center field gap his last time out. Looking for a similar result here as he swings away at the first pitch, fouls it to the left side. Balzenberg sets, ready to fire the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball goes low. Balzenberg really getting up there now in the pitch count, but still throwing very strong here as that one's popped out. It's going to be a routine play for the left fielder Luke Sommer. Traveling to his left. Fly out, retires Kalabek this time. The second out for Balzenberg. That was his 94th pitch just now. And there's going to be a substitution here for the team of Draci Brno. Martin Pernitska, left fielder, no longer in the game. And it's going to be Martin Schneider pinch hitting for him. Has started the first 2 games of this Champions Cup out of the lineup today, but now making an appearance as a pinch hitter. We'll have to see if he actually goes into left field or if there are going to be more defensive changes. Swings away, hits a weak dribbler back to Balzenberg, makes the play over to first, 1-3 on the putout, and retires to the side. It's 7th inning stretch time here at the Baseball Stadion right now, presented on Caps TV.
Deine Hut. Kein Vielleicht, kein Morgen, kein Gestern.
das Potenzial ist da.
Versuch es, wie du es noch nie versucht hast.
Hoffe ich doch, dass wir am Schluss dann in Berlin dabei sind.
Spiel für deine Geschichte und die Hut.
Die FIBA Eurobasket 2022. Live bei Magenta TV und Magenta Sport.
It hasn't been such a long time since people first started shopping online, and it was easy to keep up with the clicks. Little by little by little by more, the clicks added up to be more than the stores, and retailers worked harder than ever before because they had to keep up with the clicks. All of a sudden, there are so many must-dos if you want to keep selling, like delivery there, no there, or there.
And make it tomorrow. First thing.
No time for borders. Got to stay in control, to stay in the flow and continue to grow. But we'll help you. Keep up with the clicks.
Schultz, Jansen, Larry, die next drei. Shotstop, Philipp Schultz.
Shortstop Philip Schultz up to the plate for his fourth at bat, leading off the bottom of the seventh for the Heidenheim offense. Coming on to score in the fifth after reaching on the base on balls. This is only offensive production so far as he watches that breaking ball go low and inside for ball one. Heidenheim really looking in control here in this game, even though the lead is only 3 as he pulls that one into right, but that's going to be right at the right fielder. So unlucky placement there on that hit as Philip Schultz is retired on the line out. Drew Jansen, the next guy to hit. Comes up with the bases empty and one down. The Heidenheim second baseman hit a single in the fifth, 1 for 3. And he plays down a beautiful bunt down the third base line. Not even a throw. He's going to reach on the infield single. Very good bunt there. Perfect placement. No chance for the Brno defense to make any play on that. Drew Jansen reaches from the bunt single. Get time call by the Brno head coach. Yannick Walter is going to make his way out to the mound. We'll see. As he looks over to the bullpen, it looks like there's going to be a pitching change. No, just having a conversation right now on the mound. Brno starter hasn't handed over the ball yet, but he does just now. So the day is done for Václav Taus on the mound. Leaves after 6 1/3 innings, allowing 4 runs on a total of 8 Heidenheim hits, and he's responsible for the runner at first base, and we'll be right back with the new pitcher for Brno.
Okay, new pitcher for Draci, number 60, Aguiar, Diaz.
Back here in the bottom of the 7th with 1 down, and the new guy on the mound for Brno is number 60 Michael Aguiar Diaz. Also seen him already on Tuesday. Delivers strike 1 as he's gonna have to face the heart of the Heidenheim order. First guy is Sean Larry. Steps up with a guy on first and 1 down. One pitch. Fastball misses outside. Aguiar Diaz has had his struggles in his first appearance here. As that one gets away from the catcher that was way inside. Allows Drew Jansen to advance to second base. 2-1 now, the count.
Drew Jansen jetzt auf Base Nummer 2. Jansen on second base. 1 out. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Two and 1 now, the count to Sean Larry. Aguiar Diaz looks over to second, fires a great off-speed pitch. Gets Sean Larry to swing over that one. That was way below the zone. Evens up the count at 2-2. Two now coming, and it's outside. Count goes full. Sean Larry patiently just waiting for his pitch to hit. And that one's called on the inside corner, fastball, and he rings him up. Backwards K retires Sean Larry for the second out. Disagreeing with that call. Shaking his head to the home plate umpire. And that's not going to change anything. Strikeout retires the Heidenheim DH for the second out. Drew Jansen remains at second base, and that's going to bring up the Heidenheim center fielder, number 42, Gary Owens. At that big home run back in the third. 1 for 3. As that first pitch misses low in the dirt. Aguiar Diaz pitching with a taped up elbow, but it doesn't seem to be anything severe as he's been brought in here to pitch on the mound, despite some discomfort he might feel. Breaking ball goes outside. Gary Owens able to lay off of that one. Good hitters count now for the Heidenheim center fielder here on 2-0. And he's gonna hit that to deep center field, and it's off the very top of the wall. Stand up double for Gary Owens, and as just now Drew Jansen crosses the plate, it extends the I-9 lead to 5-1 here in the bottom of the 7th inning. 5th earned run for the starting pitcher of Brno, Václav Taos, with Aguiar Diaz now surrendering that 2-out double to Gary Owens, and he was just a few feet short of his second home run of the game. He got all of that fastball. So 2 outs. It's going to be Mitch Franke up to the plate, who looks at ball 1. Oh, it's Luke Sommer, of course, the 5th batter and left fielder for Heidenheim. 2 for 3 on the day. And he pulls that one down the line, nearly takes off the home plate umpire, the first base umpire, who has to dive out of the way of that one. That was a close call. It was really hard hit. And Andreas is out at first base, just manages to get out of the way of that one. Ball goes foul. The count is 1-1.
Quick reactions there by the umpire. Always stay on top of the game.
So Luke Sommer back up. Aguiar Diaz now coming home with the 1-1 pitch. It's tapped foul right around home plate. Sommer falls behind at the plate, 1-2. With 2 down and the runner, Gary Owens, still at second base. That one just up. Call the ball by the home plate umpire. Evens out the count at 2-2. Aguiar Diaz so far has been struggling to finish off hitters. He struck out Sean Larry. Gave up that double to Gary Owens, and now 2 strikes to Luke Sommer. As that one is a line drive into right field. Gary Owens gets the wave home. Throw comes in, and he scores standing up. That's the 6th run for Heidenheim as they extend their lead, and they have to feel like this game is slowly starting to get out of reach for Brno here in the bottom of the 7th. RBI single for Luke Sommer, who gets his 3rd hit of the ball game. Scores Gary Owens. And there's going to be a pinch hitter now for the Heidenheim Heideköpfe. Mitch Franke, the first baseman, is going to leave the game. And it's going to be number 13, Samuel Zupatalo, who's going to pinch hit. There's also a pinch runner over there on first base. Can't make out the number quite yet, but I'll deliver that as soon as we know it. But now it's Sopatolo in his first at bat as he watches that fastball miss inside. 1-0. And he pops that one into shallow left field. No problem to make the catch for Martin Schneider out there. Side is retired, but Heidenheim pile up 2 more runs, now up 6-1 after 7 full innings of baseball here on Caps TV.
Martin Schneider für Draci Brno. Ihr Mann, der die Bases gelaufen ist mit der 1, wollen wir nicht verschweigen. Konstantin Holl war's, der jetzt auch für Luke Sommer ins Left Field gehen wird. Nach 7 Innings, also 6:1 Führung für den deutschen Meister aus Heidenheim. New left fielder Konstantin Holl in for Luke Sommer. Zapatalo playing first base. And on the mound for Heideköpfe still Mike Balzenberg.
top of the 8th inning. And I can now tell you the defensive change. The pinch runner who came in for Luke Sommer is Konstantin Hall, number 1. He's now out in left field. Samuel Topatolo took over at first base from Mitch Franke. So 2 straight changes there. And now Mike Balzenberg's still out there on the mound, even though his pitch count has passed 100 by now. But he's going to start the top of the 8th inning, and he's going to face the number 9 hitter in the Brno lineup, which is first baseman Philip Mostek, who watches that fastball go right down the middle for strike 1. Mostek singled back in the 3rd inning and came home to score Brno's only run in the game so far. They've only got 2 innings left, 2 chances. Come back from this 5-run deficit as that changeup goes low. And Balzenberg has been really impressive out there on the mound, allowing just 1 run on 4 hits in total. So Mostek gives that one a ride towards left field. Konstantin Hall out there, a new man, back paneling, and makes the catch just in front of the warning track to retire Mostek for the first out here in the top of the 8th inning. As we return to the top of the lineup for Brno, at center fielder Arnos Dubovi had that 1-out double back in the 3rd inning. 1 for 3. He's made contact every time he stepped up to the plate as he watches that very slow breaking ball there by Balzenberg fall right into the strike zone. That one. Another breaking ball fouled off to the right side on Dubovi, and no into a hole here really quickly. Balzenberg sets and delivers the 0-2 slider. Dubovi able to lay off of that one. Count goes to 1-2. Very good pitch there on 1-2 by Balzenberg. Fastball high and away. But Dubovi swings at it and fouls it back. Stays alive and gets another chance here. Brno offense once again not having a lot of success. As on that check swing, he went around, called by the first base umpire, Andreas Cesar, who rings him up. Strikeout, swinging the 8th strikeout in total for Mike Balzenberg. With now 2 down and the base is empty, it's going to be the Brno DH Martin Czerwinka, as they've just managed to score 2 runs in total this entire tournament. It seems to not be enough to get a single victory in this group stage, and they are not able to complete the miracle comeback here in this game with 4 outs to go. For the Heidenheim defense, they're gonna go out of the group stage at 0-3 and certainly in last place, as all their losses have also been quite a high run margin. As that one is driven deep down into left field, and that's gonna one-hop the fence. Throw comes in quickly, but Martin Czerwinka hits a rocket for a double down the left field line. First hit in a while for the Brno offense. Martin Czerwinka, the DH, gets to second base. Some 2-out lightning here for the 22-time Czech champion, which brings out Yannick Walter out to go talk to Mike Balzenberg. And we'll see a pinch runner here on second base for Brno. Martin Czerwinka leaving the game, and it's going to be number 28. Number 28, not mentioned in the official roster, at least not with that jersey number, so we'll try to figure out who that is. But doesn't seem to be in the official roster that was handed in for the Champions Cup. But it's Eugene Helder now up at the plate. with 2 down and the runner in scoring position. Fouls that first pitch off to the right side. We'll take another look at my roster, but no, he's definitely not on there. No number 28 to be seen here. Anyway, he has taken over as DH. And as a pinch runner on second base with Eugene Helder piling off another pitch, and now he's deep in the hole here. 0-2 against Balzenberg. Looks to finish the 8th inning on the mound. 0-2 pitch coming. Slider finds the low and outside corner. Eugene Helder not happy with that one. Strikes out, looking to retire the side. After 7.5 innings, it's Brno 1 and Heidenheim 6.
Das aus gegen Draci Brno. 6:1 die Führung für Heidenheim. Noch gut 20 Minuten bis zum Beginn des zweiten Spiels am heutigen Decision Thursday. Curaçao Neptunus Rotterdam trifft auf die Arrows Ostrava. Yannick Walter, Luca Herger und Liebke. Das Better Trio, was wir jetzt erwarten dürfen in der unteren Hälfte des 8. Durchgangs.
Michael Aguiar Diaz back out there on the mound for Brno. Looking to get through the bottom hour of the 8th inning. He's going to face the bottom part of the Heidenheim lineup. It's going to be catcher Yannick Walter leading off. As he watches that fastball miss just outside. As the Heidenheim catcher taking his time before stepping back up to the plate. Hits that one into right field. But that's going to be a routine fly ball. Caught out there by the Brno right fielder to retire Yannick Walter, who's 0 for 4 now on the day. And with 1 down and the base is empty, it's going to be number 19, the right fielder Luca Herger. 1 for 2 with a base hit and a walk. Just as the sun starts peeking through the clouds up here in Bonn. As the weather seems to be a bit steadier today. Hoping there's not going to be a lot of rain today, as that one misses in the dirt and the count goes to 2-0. And it would be really important to be able to play all 6 games that are scheduled for today, so that we can start with the semifinals and the knockout stage tomorrow. As that one also just outside. Ball 3. Herger on base for the 3rd time today. And it brings up the 9th hitter for Heidenheim, the 3rd baseman Simon Liebke. try to keep it going and get some offense going for him. Ground it into a double play, ground out to the shortstop, and strike out looking. As that pitch gets to the backstop, Luca Herger advancing to second base on that ball. As Aguiar Diaz is now struggling to find the strike zone, having thrown 5 straight balls. And the 6th one right after. Pitch also misses low in the dirt. Two delivery coming to Liebke, as that one's right down the middle. For strike 1.
2 balls and 1 strike. 1 out.
Jammed on that one. Slow tapper back to the pitcher, who goes to first to retire Simon Liebke on the 1-2-3 put up. However, allows Luca Herger to advance to third base with now 2 outs.
Moves to third.
Philip Schultz comes back up to bat.
Now batting number 9, shortstop Philip Schultz.
Heidenheim shortstop and leadoff hitter is 0 for 3 with the base on balls and a run scored. Now that's the chance with the 7th Heidenheim run just 90 feet away and 2 down. Watches strike 1 as that fastball clips low and inside corner. And that pitch goes low. Here are the cheers of the Heidenheim fans in the ballpark. Here comes the 1-1, and that's the second ball. So Aguiar Diaz falls behind in the count once again. The 2-1 delivery, not close to the strike zone either.
3 balls and a strike. Zwei Spieler aus. Läufer auf dem dritten Base.
Aguiar Diaz has gotten 4 outs since coming into the game. And now that 3-1 fastball misses just inside Aguiar Diaz, and the catcher Manzanero not happy about that one. However, Philip Schultz reaches base for the 2nd time on the base on balls. As that brings out the Brno manager Yannick Walter once again, and it looks like we're going to get yesterday's loss to Amsterdam, where he's allowed 3 runs in his 2 innings of work. Up here again, asked to get the final out in the 8th inning, and he's going to face the second baseman of Heidenheim, Drew Jansen. Runner is on the move on that slider. That's in for a strike, and the runner's coming home, and the throw goes wild. Luca Herger steals home on that throw to second base and scores the 7th run of the game for Heidenheim. Good base running there by the Heidenheim offense, as that when the throw got to second base, Luca Herger decided to break for home, and has Pablo Manzanero behind the plate. Couldn't make the play on that one. It allowed Luca Herger to score, as the throw would have beat him in time. Philip Schultz now on second base. The lead is 7-1 for Heidenheim. And Drew Jansen watches that one miss outside for ball 1. 1-1 is the count. Oh, it's fouled off to the right side. Good fastball there by Nebenfuhr. Gets him out in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One-two pitch coming from the infielder to Drew Jansen. Runner breaks for a third. That one misses outside throw. Goes wild into left field. And Philip Schultz is going to score on the E2. Stolen base and an E2. Allows the next Heidenheim run to cross the plate. It's now 8-1. This game, of course, getting out of reach more and more, with the mishaps in the Brno defense. Base is empty once again, and the count is 2-2 to the second baseman, Drew Jansen. That one swung on and crushed, but foul. He pulled it a little too much on the left field line. We'll get another 2-2 pitch here. Chase that one. Three-two pitch, and it's swung on and missed. Foul tipped. Drew Jansen really not happy about that one. But 2 more runs score for Heidenheim. They extend the lead to 8-1 as we head into the top of the 9th inning. A last chance for Brno to make a comeback. And we'll be right back here on Caps TV. Top 9, and Mike Balzenberg has made his return to the mound for the 9th inning. Thrown 110 pitches already, but Klaus Eckler decides to stick with his starting pitcher, and why not? He's only allowed 1 run and 5 hits in total through 8 innings, and if he feels good to go and his arm is all good, and there's nothing that speaks against him finishing this game, as the first pitch slider finds the strike zone. That pitch has been working really well for him all day. And the catcher Manzanero now behind 0-1 here. Another slider, and he crushes that one to deep center field. Gary Owens watches it fly as that one sails way over the scoreboard. He got all of that one. Towards home play. That's officially going to make it a 2-8 ball game as Brno get their first home run of the tournament. Their third run overall. That offense might be coming a little too late by now. Down 6 runs still here in the 9th inning. That's a good way to start coming back in this one, as the next batter is going to be Milan Prokop. The third baseman hasn't had any success so far, 0 for 3. And as that slider finds the zone, he's behind in the count 0-2. No, we'll have to score at least 6 more runs to stay alive in this game, as that one's called strike 3 on the slider. Prokop not happy with that one, as that was just about caught the strike zone on the very outside corner. Called by the home plate umpire Fabrizio Fabrizi. So there's going to be 1 out on the backwards K after the home run. Balzenberg bounces back. He's now facing the second baseman Jakub Heidmar. 1 for 3 with a bunt single. And he also is sitting off speed here, as Balzenberg has really started to throw a lot of sliders in the past few innings. Pulls it just a little foul. Was right on that. So behind now, 0-1 in the count. Balzenberg and the Heidenheim Heidi Cup need 2 more outs to get their second win in the game, as that one is skied behind home plate. Yannick Walter trailing for it and can't make the catch, as he got lost behind home plate there. Circling around the home plate area, not able to make that catch. Ball got down to his right. However, the count goes to 0-2 to Jakub Heidmar, the second baseman. Have to defend now against Balzenberg. So 0-2 pitch coming. Slider misses outside. That's the pitch that's been working all day for Balzenberg. This one just a little too far outside. So the next 1-2 offering. Almost the same pitch. Almost gets Jakub Heidmar to bite on that one. Count goes to 2-2. And Heidmar makes solid contact, but it's right to the center fielder, Gary Owens. Makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Jakub Heidmar is retired. So the last chance now for the Czech team of Draci Brno. And first pitch low and inside. Balzenberg slowly starting to lose control over his fastball, having thrown over 120 pitches. That's to be expected, although his breaking stuff is still working. As just as this game is in the finishing touches, we're about to start the game on field 2. So once this game is finished, as that pitch misses low and away, you can head over to our second stream from the second field, where it's going to be Curacao. They're going to face off against the Ostrava Arrows. That's Kalabek. Hits that one high and deep down the right field line. Luca Herger under it, makes the catch, and that's going to end the game. Fly out, retires Kalabek, and it's a complete game for Mike Balzenberg, just allowing 2 runs on 6 hits. Great pitching performance out there. Heidenheim goes up 2-0 here in the group stages after wins over Amsterdam and Brno. While Brno can't win any of their 3 group stage games. That's going to do it for the first game here on field 1. As I've said, if you've got some time to spare, you can head over to the second game, where it's going to be Parma against the Ostrava Arrows. I said that wrong before. It's going to be Parma against the Arrows from Ostrava. And on field 1, action will resume in about an hour, with Heidenheim finishing their game that got rained out yesterday. So we'll hope to see you back then, or over on the second stream. I was your host, Tom Paulus, for today. Directing was Max Paulus. And I'll hope to see you guys all